Alright, what up you guys? On the Minevoid Unleashed server here, and it's been pretty dead lately, and that's just because, well, the server crashes quite often. It restarts itself automatically, and you might see it a few times in this episode, but it crashes quite often, and for some reason, Dom is only getting 1 FPS on the server, and usually when it's 1 FPS it's client side, but like, for some reason it seems like he's able to play single player fine, but the server gives him like really bad FPS. I don't really understand why that would be. Like, he has all the right mods enabled and everything, so I don't know. I don't know what that could be, but we're gonna be changing hosts anyways, probably, because not because I don't like the host, but because I want to be on an SSD, and SSDs with the host I'm on are pretty expensive, and SSDs with another host are more affordable. But I'm just waiting on a few things for that. I'm kind of waiting to figure out how to make sure I can even run Feed the Beast on the other host, because me and Zio have been having a lot of troubles running modded servers on that host right now, and I don't know why that is. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, that's the plan anyways. And if you don't know what an SSD is, I guess I just learned this, but it's a solid state drive. Well, I knew it was a solid state drive, but I didn't really know why that would be better, but I guess it can keep up with the server ticks faster, and that's what's going wrong in the server we're on now. It can't keep up to all the things going on, and then it crashes. So I think an SSD, from what Zio explained to me, will be able to keep up a lot better, and it won't miss all those, it won't skip all those lines in the server and then crash. So that's the plan with the server, so hopefully I'll get that going soon and Dom will join again. But I've been playing on here, because it crashes once in a while, but it still is fine for me. Anyways. But yeah, I've been working on trying to resolve the problem. I just haven't figured it out yet. So let's get into stuff that's been happening on here, because I've done so much. Well, first I'll show you that I made, I named my I have 2, rods of return now, and one's named End Portal, one is named Home Base. I'm gonna do this until I have Mistcraft Portal set up. I think this is a really easy and cool way, and they have repair on them, so they're, like, they'll always be there. They'll always repair themselves. But it's so much easier, like, you don't even have to have a portal. No matter where you are in the world, you can just teleport to these locations, right? So, if I wanted to be home, it would teleport me right here. But if I wanted to go to the end portal, I just made this one. It should teleport me there. Yep. So it teleports me right to the end portal. Awesome. So if I ever wanted to go to the end, easy access. Because I had to, like, refine this actually with Ender Eyes, because all our... Whoa, that's weird. Because all our waypoints got deleted. So I refound this and made this little rod of return thing. That's what it's called. And so now I can go back and forth, and I can go home real easily too. So awesome. I added, let's see if we can see it here. Oh, see, there's the server crash. So that's gonna happen, and I'll just cut it out for the rest of the times it happens in the episodes, so you won't see it. But yeah, I guess that's just gonna keep happening. Luckily it restarts itself, but yeah, see you in a sec. It's like pretty quick to restart, but it's still like annoying that it does it, Okay, so we're not gonna be able to. Oh yeah, we can definitely see it. So if I go through here, yeah, right here you can see it. I don't know why can't I see that. Oh, I see. Yeah, I definitely can't see that from my anywhere but here. So I added a 64K storage. That took me a long time. Well, not a long time, but it took me a lot longer than I thought, because you need a crazy amount of quartz. And for the longest time I couldn't figure out why the automatic crafting in this wasn't working. Because I was trying to do it automatically. And and you need 3 of these storage blocks to make the 64K. So I just tried to auto craft these, but then I ran into some errors. For some reason, it doesn't want to put that together for me, and it's probably due to the fact that you need a chip set to craft that, so it won't automatically craft it, and you get those from here. You need a diamond one though. Yeah, I don't have any more diamond ones, but yeah, you need one of those. But even when I put chips in here, it still wouldn't craft it. So, you know, I don't know why that was. So I was trying to figure that out for a while. But I think maybe once we hook the ME system up to the assembly table, it will be able to automatically craft this. But yeah, even when I put these redstone diamond chipsets into the what's it gonna call it? AE system, not ME system. Is it AE? ME? Oh, now I'm confused. I think it is ME. Anyways, oh my god, that's why. Derp. I just figured it out. It's because there's 2 ways to make this, and I guess I was making it this way, and the other way is probably the way that he has it inputted into the system. So, and I probably, you know, didn't have this stuff all set up. So maybe it would work now. I actually had to input the crafting recipe for a quartz cutting knife too, so it could automatically craft that to keep it going. But this is so awesome, by the way. See if I can demonstrate something. Yeah, let's just make it a storage cell. So let's craft 2 of them, begin, and then we should start to see it up here. Yep, 2. And so then it shows you what you're missing, which is I love this crafting monitor, because then you're just like looking at this, you're like, okay, so I need to go find some quartz. You know, we don't have enough quartz clearly, and so that's what I did. I kind of was crafting those big storage blocks and then just keep checking this to see what I need, and I needed a lot of quartz, and I was actually out of redstone too for a while. But this automatic crafting thing is pretty cool, and if it doesn't finish, it's not a big deal, so I can just leave it in there. So yeah, that's the storage system, and I think Dom was saying he was gonna hook it up to all these chests just so we have access to all this stuff and don't have to manually transfer it over, which would be nice. So this room's been cleaned up a bit. We got the hungry chest, or not the hungry chest, the void chest over here now instead. And I think that's pretty much it for this room. We've got so much XP, by the way. Like, you can't really tell how much that is, but I was like at level 50 like twice, and I filled this up completely. So yeah, there's a lot of XP in there. Like 100 levels worth at least, probably more. So power's still the same. I haven't changed anything there. But we have got a tier 5 blaze spawner and a tier 5 wither spawner. Now, like, I haven't fully finished the blaze farm yet, but right now it's at a point where you can just automatically kill them. You just turn the water on and it'll stay on forever. And when you automatically kill the soul shards blazes from the tier 5 spawners, they will drop blaze rods, unlike the vanilla blazes. So, you know, you just have to turn that water on and then, you know, turn it on and it'll start to spawn. And we've got some wireless redstone going on right here, which I've been loving playing with. I don't even know. I feel like I might have shown you this. Right behind this block. It's got a wireless transmitter, transmitter hooked up to 17. And then there's a receiver up there. I'll just turn this off. But there's a receiver up there hooked up to the spawner at 17 as well. And if you didn't know, soul shard spawners are activated by redstone. So it's easy to turn them on and off, which is really nice. Just have this lever here, don't have to do anything. And this will automatically collect blaze rods. So, awesome. There's that, but that's going to be changed, and it's going to be changed to match the other methods of ways that I kill them. If that makes any sense. While it's night, I want to show you this seeing stick. It's actually called the rod of vision, but I renamed it to the seeing stick. And Man, is this thing awesome. Let's go into some dark area. So you, if you upgrade a force rod with a night vision potion, you get a rod of vision, something like that. And, then you can click this and you have night vision. And I have repair on it, so I have like unlimited night vision now, which is really awesome. Just like unlimited. And you can stack it up to 3 minutes, I guess. So I can keep clicking it until it's like almost 3 minutes, and then, you know. But yeah, unlimited night vision, really cool for like exploring at night or caving when you don't have torches and you just want to get the ores and you don't really care about lighting things up, kind of thing. But yeah, I love this seeing stick. And the nether's pretty dark too, so it helps for that as well. Don't want to go over there because you're gonna see things too far in advance. Okay, so let's go to the wither farm, and it usually crashes when I go into the nether, so brace yourself. For some reason, there's a lot of pigmen around our portal, and like sometimes randomly at our base through this portal there'll be tons of pigmen, and I don't get it. I might show you a screenshot right now of our base infiltrated with pigs, because I don't get it. I don't get why, because I guess that all these tunnels kind of funnel to this one area, but still there's not a lot of spawning space, so it's kind of crazy that we're getting so many. But it'll make getting a pig soul shard spawner easy. So we've got a tier 5 wither spawner. Oh, what the hell just happened there? How did I walk into the wall? That was really weird. So we still kept those vanilla spawners, and so that's what's spawning right now, because they're not fully off, I guess, because I don't have the glowstone lamp set up properly enough so that those ones at the bottom fully turn off and stuff like that. But the wither shard spawner is right up there, and right under those micro blocks is a wireless receiver, and sometimes a wither skeleton gets stuck up there, like you can see him right now, kind of. But it's not a big deal. And so I have it controlled right here with like another one of those wireless transmitters hooked up to it, of course, right there, set on 13. And so when I flick it, it goes crazy. So yeah, love the tier 5 spawners. They really work well. That's why I'm saying it doesn't really matter that one gets stuck in there. It's like, I really don't care. So let's go down to the kill area, and I can show you what's different there. You can auto kill, or you can like kill them with your sword still if you wanted to get XP, or if you wanted to get, say you want loot bags or necrotic bones or minium shards, or yeah, things, those things. If you want that, actually you might get minium shards. I don't remember, but I don't remember what exactly yet. But you definitely don't get spoils bags. Oh, maybe you do get minium shards. I don't know. But anyways, you can still do that. And but we do have this grinder right here. If I'll be able to click it, I don't know. I won't, but I can go down here and show you what's going on. Yeah, I'll have to go down there. But there's a grinder here, and when I flick this lever up, it will be on, and when I flick this down, the Tesseract power will be on. So let's flick the Tesseract power on right now, and then yeah, let's demo it. So we'll flick it on, and you'll see that all these guys will start to like automatically be killed. And you can't see it, but there's an ender tank right above the grinder. Like right above it. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it right there. I do that. But and that collects monster essence or mob essence from these guys. So yeah, it just like automatically kills them and collects monster essence as well as the drops. And then and you get heads as well. You actually just saw a head go through. Should be coming through here now. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, you can see heads. But yeah, it auto kills them and sends the drops through here and collects the monster essence. So, and the monster essence, what that is like basically liquid XP. So yeah, it's awesome to be able to like not have to kill them and you automatically get heads. So I could just like AFK here, fully AFK, and we get all the drops we need, like all the wither heads and all the XP and everything. So that's really awesome. How did it go all the way up here? That was a good one. We have an overflow of swords right now, so every time I come here I get like 8 swords. So yeah, that's how that works. And it's really nice, and I love the system. And so the ender tank collects all the monster essence out of here. So it's still on right now, but we can turn it off, and actually we'll leave the tesseract on, and that should, yeah, so it's fully powered now. Perfect. And it's off. Yay. So our levers are working, which is perfect. I don't like how this machine like looks like it's running when it's not, though. That annoys me. So if we go back to the overworld, the ender tank should be transporting the, well, I know it is, because I've already double checked and triple checked. But yeah, by the way, this is going to be how the blaze farm is, as I already said, eventually, because this collects XP as well as drops, so a lot better than what's going on at the blaze farm right now, because it only collects drops when it's in drop farm mode. But obviously, you can the XP mode of the blaze farm is still fully functional. So all the essence goes right here, and so we've got 85,000 right now. I made a big tank because with all the different mobs farms that we're gonna have collecting this stuff, I figure, you know, it's gonna be, we're gonna want a big tank for it. So yeah, I mean, this is where it all goes. We've got an ender tank hooked up right here, just pouring it in. And also, we've got the same setup for this mob grinder over at here. So we've got this fully set up now. Well, pretty much fully, because it's got to look nicer, obviously, but also there's one issue with it, but I think it's a mod bug and not you know, not a problem with how I have it set up. Or not a bug necessarily, but it's just you'll see. So we got the sheep, we got the cows, right? So right now, do not leave things on. If you see this, do not leave anything on. And you know, understand the signs so you know what way to turn these on and off. And this is my problem with it. Raw lamb chop is not auto collected by the grinder. So the grinder, which is the same thing I use on the wither skeletons, kills these guys and collects the drops. But for some reason, it doesn't collect lamb chops, and I think it's because it's just not recognizing the item as like a drop. Because it's not something that's vanilla dropped from this mob, so it probably just doesn't even know that it's an item kind of thing. So for now, you just have to manually collect the raw lamb chop, but that's something that you don't even normally get from sheep, so it's not a big deal to have to manually collect that. But everything else, it's like fully automatic. We got breeders and everything, all the power and everything hooked up to these levers. So this one controls the tesseract. I kind of want to show you. I'm gonna just open this up right now, just so I can show you, because the cows can't get in here, so it's fine. Okay, so yeah, we got all these different colors. So white is for the tesseract, and all these different other colors for the red net cabling control, you know, the different machines. So that's how I'm controlling it. I love this red net cabling. It makes it so you can do so many different things. You can like have 2 different colors of cabling, as you can see, within one block of wiring. So you see how that's white down there? You know, that's not actually hooked up to anything, but I could have two hookups within one block of wiring, and I actually do at part of this have that. So tesseract controlled by here, and then, you know, mob grinder sheep, breeder cow, mob grinder cow. So, you know, whatever you want to do, you can control here. Just make sure everything's off when you're done, or if you want to leave breeding on, that's fine. Just don't leave the grinders on. But yeah, I'll let's breed some right now, and I can show you that. So let's flick both the breeders on, and let's flick the power on. So now they should start to breed. We should start to see some XP down there anyways. Yeah, there's XP. So the breeder's now running. Same with on this side. Awesome. And, you know, flick it off when you're done. And then we'll get to the killing aspect of it. I have these micro blocks here. I'm probably gonna end up changing it. I like these micro blocks. I'm just kind of playing around and getting used to how to use them. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is don't judge me. So now we'll get to the killing aspect of it, and I just want to show you kind of what's going on down here before I kill him, so you kind of like know what to look at. Oh, demo. I guess it's still pumping that out. It shouldn't be on right now. Oh, I broke the lever. That's right. I broke the lever. Stop it. So you can see that the mob grinder works. So it was turned on because I accidentally broke the lever. But yeah, it will pick up all those drops and send them through here. Yeah, it seemed to leave a lot of the drops on there actually. So I'm wondering if there's issues with this. I don't know. Let me know if you guys know. But because I just picked up a lot of leather, which isn't a good sign. But it does pump out properly, so I don't know. I don't know what that would be, but normally, like, well, like as you've seen, like it looked like all of it was going in here, but I guess all of it wasn't going in here. So, but we'll demonstrate it with the sheep too. But basically, what happens is it goes into these the items get pumped into these diamond pipes, which tell the item where it wants the items to go, which sends them down here, and these diamond pipes, you know, filter it through all these barrels. Which is really simple, and so the red net is connected to all the machines, like I said. So we got blue. I had to like hook it up like this. Unfortunately, I didn't want to because it looks ugly going into the farm like that, kind of. But you know, it's got all different colored hookups, and then on this side it's a different color. You can't really see, but on that side it's a different color, and then it's hooked up to the Tesseract as well. It's hooked up to that diamond pipe, but don't worry, it doesn't do anything. Actually, wait, I can fix that, I believe. Yeah, I can. Let me get out my beautiful wrench. Yeah. Like that. So now it's cable only, so that looks a hell of a lot better. And then the Tesseract is hooked up with these redstone energy conduits to all these machines, the mob grinder and the breeder. So that's what's powering it, all from this one Tesseract. And I think that's really all to say. That's how it's controlled, that's how the items come out. And there's the ender tanks on top of each of these. Yeah, see, ender tank right there, and ender tank right there on each of the mob grinders, and that's gonna pump the monster essence from these guys into our tank, our big monster essence tank. So that's how that's working. I'm gonna turn on the sheep here and show you it, but I actually every time I come down here, it's weird. I admire these liquid ducks every time. They're definitely my favorite pipe by far. Like, I love how you can like see the animation in it, and it's like a good animation, I find. And the pipes themselves just look phenomenal, even though it's sewage. Like, I think the brown makes it look good, though. It goes with the colors. Okay. So let's turn it on again, and we can see it in action, and hopefully we'll be able to get a better view on the drop collection. So mob grinder sheep on. Okay, so now it should start to kill the sheep. There we go. And see, it won't collect. See how it's killing the sheep, but it's not collecting the pork chop, but it will collect the wool. And it doesn't seem like any wool's like getting left on the ground, so I'm wondering why the cow meat was. Maybe it was just like the way I flicked the lever on and off and stuff. But let's flick this off again and let's go down and watch it go into the system for a second. So yeah, it's all working. But I don't think that I'll be using the mob grinder yet that much. But it will be much more useful when we have tier 5 cow and tier 5 sheep spawners. But I don't want to kill them right now. I just want to, well, I want to kill them, but I want to kill them with my soul stealer sword and get their, you know, souls for the tier, so I can get tier 5 spawners. If you kill them with this, you don't get the souls, so you won't be able to get those tier 5 spawners. So, you know, for now, I probably won't be using these, but once I have the tier 5 spawners and I can just flick these on, I'll just have like unlimited of all these drops, which will be very nice to have. And then sometimes I won't use it on the sheep because I love to use my rainbow shears on the sheep and get tons of different kinds of wool. So I have no wool in my inventory right now, right? Okay, that's good. I wanted to see if I'm going to collect any off the ground here. So far, none. So it seems like I maybe just flicked the lever on. Oh, no, I got one wool. So maybe it's just a little like it doesn't pick up things quick enough. So with the cows, when there was that many, it just couldn't keep up. But yeah, you can see the ender tanks here, and these should be fully powered but not on. Yeah, sweet. So yeah, that's the only part I don't like about this, is like how you have to see there's sheep. How you have to see the wiring there, but you're not really in this farm too much, so it's not a big deal. Also, we've got, this is still going, so we have like unlimited wheat for our breeders like right beside it, which is very nice. There's a lot of it back home at our base, so that's why it doesn't look like we have that much, but we actually do have a lot of wheat. And I upgraded our woodcutter. I spent a lot, well, I didn't spend a lot of time, but those stupid cart modifiers, it took like over an hour's worth of building to get this thing, and it used like 3 stacks of coal or something. But yeah, this is it won't show me on the thing, but it's what are the good carts called? Not the standard hull, but the reinforced hull. Yeah, reinforced hull with a solar engine. I just took the engines from the old one and put them on this one. And then it's got a really nice woodcutter, which will last. Let me catch up with it. This woodcutter will last a lot longer, but I have to repair it with reinforced metal, which is a little bit more expensive. But yeah, this thing should be going good. I had to take all the stuff from the last one and, you know, put it on the new one. I actually had to rebuild this as well. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. I had to rebuild this whole minecart, but it wasn't on here anymore. And I don't know if it just like glitched out or if it got struck by lightning. Or let me know if you know something that commonly happens to disappear these carts, because I would like to know if that's going to keep happening. Okay, it doesn't look like this stuff spreads over, like, I think this grass wins over this grass, because it seems like this is like, or like this is getting smaller, and this is getting bigger. So what we're going to have to do is change all this grass to dirt, if we want to replace it with this grass anyways. We're going to have to change all this grass to dirt with, is it the minium stone? Or is it the wand of equal trade? One of those two. And then this should spread to it all.